Dear students, the next chapter is atomic nucleus, and the first part of this chapter contains the general properties of the nucleus. And in this part, the main contents are nuclear mass, nuclear charge, nuclear radius, nuclear density, nuclear spin and magnetic moment, nuclear quantum states, nuclear forces, nuclear stability, mass defect and binding energy, packing fraction, and nuclear energy. And let us start with nuclear mass. And the nuclear mass is the mass of the nucleus. And the nucleus contains neutrons and protons in it. So, nuclear mass is considered as the sum of the masses of neutrons and protons contained in the nucleus. This nuclear mass is expressed in terms of atomic mass unit. And one atomic mass unit is equal to 1 by 12 of mass of a single carbon-12 isotope of carbon atom. And we know that every element contains Avogadro number of atoms in it. And this Avogadro number is 6.025 into 10 raised to 23. And the atomic mass of carbon-12 is taken as 12 on the physical system of atomic weight. And we know that the number of atoms equal to the Avogadro number of an element have a mass in grams equal to its atomic weight. Hence, the Avogadro number of atoms of the carbon-12 isotope have a mass equal to 12 gram. 12 gram എന്നത് Avogadro number of carbon atomത്തിന്റെ mass ആണ്. അതായത് 6.025 into 10 raised to 23 number of carbon atomത്തിന്റെ mass ആണ് 12 gram എന്നത്. Then the mass of a single carbon atom will be this 12 divided by this Avogadro number. And here the Avogadro number is represented as N0. That is, the mass of a single carbon atom is equal to 12 divided by N0 gram, where N0 is the Avogadro number. Therefore, one atomic mass unit is equal to 1 by 12th into the mass of a single carbon-12 atom. Therefore, 1 by 12 into mass of a single carbon atom is 12 by Avogadro number, or 1 AMU is equal to 1 by Avogadro number. That is 1 by 6.025 into 10 raised to 23. And this will give the value of one atomic mass unit as 1.66 into 10 raised to minus 27 kilogram. And this mass can be converted into energy according to the relation E is equal to mc square. That is, one atomic mass unit is equal to 1.66 into 10 raised to minus 27 into 2.9979 into 10 raised to 8 the whole square. That is, the corresponding energy is 1.492 into 10 raised to minus 10 joule. Here the energy is expressed in joule. We can convert the energy in joule into the electron volt. And we know that 1 electron volt is equal to 1.6 into 10 raised to minus 19 joule. Or 1 mega electron volt is equal to 1.6 into 10 raised to minus 13 joule. Therefore, one atomic mass unit can be represented as 931.2 MeV. That is, the energy in joule can be converted into electron volt. That is, one atomic mass unit is equal to 931.2 MeV energy. And next is the nuclear charge. And the nucleus contains protons and neutrons in it. And the neutrons are chargeless particles and protons are positively charged particles. Therefore, the charge on the nucleus is due to the protons contained in it. The proton charge is plus 1.6 into 10 raised to minus 19 coulombs. Generally, if Z is the atomic number, then the charge of the nucleus can be represented as Zd. Next is the nuclear radii. The experiment shows that most of the nuclei are spherical in nature and their radius depends on the mass number. If R is the radii and A is the mass number, then R will be proportional to A raised to 1 by 3. Or instead of this proportionality sign, we can use a constant, and that constant is R0. And R0 is a linear constant. Its value is 1.4 into 10 raised to minus 15 meter. Therefore, the radii of the nuclei R is equal to 1.4 into 10 raised to minus 15 into A raised to 1 by 3. And this is the general expression for the radii of nuclei. And for a lighter nucleus, for example carbon, then the radius will be, according to this equation, it is 3.25 femtometer. And for the heavier nuclei, that is for uranium, the radius will be 8.68 femtometer. That is, the nuclear radii lies in the range of femtometer, that is 10 raised to minus 15 meter. Next is the nuclear density. An experiment shows that most of the nuclei are spherical in nature, and if R is the radius of the sphere, then the volume can be represented as the volume of the nucleus is equal to 4 by 3 pi R cube, or this R can be represented as R0 A raised to 1 by 3. Therefore, the volume of the nuclei can be represented as 4 by 3 pi R0 cube A. And we know that the mass of the nucleus is equal to A into mass of the proton, where A is the mass number. The nucleus contains neutrons and protons in it, and the mass of the proton and neutrons are almost equal. Therefore, the mass of the nucleus can be represented in terms of mass of the proton. That is, mass of the nucleus is equal to mass number times the mass of proton. Therefore, the nuclear density is equal to mass by volume. We know that mass equal to volume into density. Therefore, density is equal to mass by volume. That is, the nuclear density is equal to mass by volume is equal to mass is A into mb divided by volume is 4 by 3 pi R0 cube A. Then finally we get the nuclear density as 2 into 10 raised to 17 kilogram per meter cube. That is, the nuclear density is very high and is the same for all the nuclei, and it is a constant.